GMG started from a very small grassroots type of organization. I actually met my current business partner through the BMW Roundel magazine. He had moved out here from back east, the northeast area where we both lived. Ironically, we didn't know each other there. He placed an ad in a magazine trying to sell some wheels off his M3, and I misread the ad and called him up, and I had some wheels for an M3 lightweight for sale at the time. I was building a car for a client, and we just got to talking. He was starting his professional racing career and offered some coaching for my client, and we just kind of hit it off, and we've been racing together ever since, and this was the spring of '97. I've always been an Audi guy. I mean, I learned to drive in an '83 Turbo Quattro Coupe in the hills of New Jersey and in the New York, Connecticut area. So I really kind of had a fond appreciation for Audi's technology, particularly with Quattro in the early days when people really didn't know what it was. And at that point, Audi was really dominating world rallying. Special projects in the last 24 months, I think we've gotten a real cream of the crop builds here at GMG. The R8 V10 Le Mans 780 kit is a very special car to us. Sat down, really analyzed the vehicle and what we could do and how we could really build a OEM type of kit that would maintain day-to-day drivability, reliability, to be serviced at any dealer. Kind of a real hassle-free approach to building a performance car, and something that the factory could potentially offer. The other car that we're building currently is a '83 Turbo Quattro Coupe, and we're actually doing a short wheelbase conversion to a Sport Quattro wheelbase. The car is going to be about 2,500 pounds. It's going to have a B5 S4 2.7T motor in it that's fully built, standalone electronics. It'll be rated at about 725 horsepower. Another really cool project we were able to do this year was a local client of ours wanted a Audi wagon. He looked at importing an RS6. We found that to be unrealistic due to the costs. And we looked around, and he had an A4 wagon. He's also had a Porsche GT3 RS that I maintained for him. Had an A4 wagon, and we found a 2010 S4 at auction that had been hit in the rear and repaired incorrectly, ended up being salvaged out. So what we ended up doing is we purchased that vehicle with only 1,800 miles on it. We stripped the wagon down to a bare chassis, transferred the interior electronics, everything over to this Avant, and basically now have the only US full-fledged S4 with complete drivetrain interior. He also had a bunch of custom interior work done to the car, Alcantara stitching, leather wrap dash, Alcantara headliner. I mean, it's just that you sit inside the car and you think you're sitting in an A8.